What is going on, guys? Tech Agent here. In this video, we're gonna take a look at 3 cases for the iPad mini before the iPad mini 2 comes out. The first is the case made Tough Xtreme. Now this is the toughest case out of this comparison. The second is the Griffin Intelli case, and the third is the Apple Smart cover for the iPad mini. First, let's take a look at the iPad mini Smart cover. Now this launched with the iPad 2 and it has been quite famous since. I'm not a really big fan of this case. I would not even consider this to be a case, but for the sake of comparison, I got this because I had it, and let's just compare it. It's made up of really high quality materials, covered with lined with microfiber, which is gonna protect your screen and everything like that. You guys know this case more than anybody else, so I'm not gonna insult your intelligence because you know it better than me. So it's a great case. We'll just leave it at that and come to the next one, which is the Griffin Intelli case. This is one of my favorite cases of all time. Before even I got my iPad mini, I wanted to get this case before I got my mini. So I was a really big fan of this case, but when I put it on, there was some disadvantages and some cons, which I'll be talking further in the video. But it's a great looking case. It's a really nice looking case. I really do enjoy it. Relatively nice case. Really do enjoy it. The second is the case made Tough Xtreme, which we talked about previously. Now this is splits up into two because it's this is mainly for protection and nothing else. This is mainly everything for protection. So the top part is made up of this acrylic window or plastic window, which goes on the top of your device and connects to the other part, that is the bottom part, which is this one right here. This is made up of hard TPU, and it's very well protected and very well covered with rubber, so it's gonna take those impacts relatively nicely, and your mini is gonna be safe and sound. Materials which are in use are quite impressive. I have to say, this goes for around $40 or something, so for the price I really do think that is a great device in terms of protection and stuff like that. So we're gonna take a look at all of these cases together. We're gonna compare these three against each other in a showdown. Alright, so I have divided this showdown into three parts. First is design, second is installation, third is protection. So in terms of installation, as you can see, the iPad mini wins obviously. It's just snap it on and you are good to go. The Intellicase is again relatively easy to put it in, but there are some cons which I'll be talking about further in the video, which is connected to the installation, which is kind of a bummer. But that's what it is, and that is what I'm going to show you, and that is why this comparison is done. The third is the case made Tough Xtreme. This is relatively easy to snap it in, and this goes into the bottom part, which is again relatively easy to put it in, and you'll be good to go. So in terms of installation and design, my vote goes for the iPad mini Smart cover. It's simple, it's fluid, and that's what I like about it. Now let's take a look at the ports and stuff on the cases themselves. First is the Tough Xtreme. As you can see, it's totally protected by these tabs, which are going to protect your lightning connectors and your 3.5mm headphone jack connectors and stuff like that. So it fits in, and it's relatively snug, and it's going to protect those things. Don't put this under a tab, because that's not going to work. It's not waterproof or anything like that. It's just to cover in case some water goes inside. Now this is the first con I have with the Tough Xtreme. As you can see, that part is kind of not fitting properly. Now that is a defect, and that's some quality control issues, and that should not happen in such a good case like the case made Tough Xtreme. The top, you can see cutouts for our microphone and buttons for our power button, and a cutout for our 3.5 and our speaker cutout as well as the camera cutout. This is the back part. This is for propping your device up for movies and stuff, because it does prop up, and overall for that I think it's a great case indeed. So the case made again in terms of design is nice, not the best, but it's certainly very nice, so not bad. We'll come to the next one, which is the iPad mini Smart cover. The Smart cover by Apple provides the least protection out of the bunch, is the best looking out of the bunch, and is the most low profile out of the bunch. This is just meant to protect your device from scratches and stuff while putting on a desk and stuff, and that's all it wants to do. For that, I think it's a great case. Not the best, but again, it's good, but the price is something which is not that good. and it's the Apple Premium, so you cannot do anything about it. Third is the Griffin Intelli case. Now the Griffin Intelli case has its flaws. As I said, in terms of installation, I was kind of pissed at seeing this. Now this tab, as you can see, is not going inside, and that sucks. It really should go inside, but that's not going inside, so that's a design flaw of the Griffin Intelli case. So that kind of concludes the design stuff. In terms of design, the smart cover, really does get my vote. Now let's take a look at the protection and the features. All of these devices cases prop up, so that's something they do, and that's nothing too fancy about it, but they do. But in terms of protection, the Griffin Intelli case is just okay, nothing great. In terms of protection, the smart cover offers, again, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. The features of this include this auto wake feature, which also the Griffin Intelli case does with the help of magnets. Also, it props up, so in terms of that, they both are about the same. In terms of protection, the case made Tough Xtreme offers, it's the highest out of the bunch, obviously because it's meant to do that. And it also does all the propping up features except the auto wake and off, just because it does not have a top cover. So overall, in terms of protection, I think the case made is a better buy. Okay guys, so I hope you have a better idea on these three cases. It's all up to you. See what you like, get what you like, and that's what matters the most. For me, I like protection more than anything else because I've dropped my iPad twice and I have replaced my iPad from the warranty twice. So I really like protection more than anything else. So my vote in terms of protection goes for the case made. So my vote for the protection, as I said, goes for the case made. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any doubts or queries, subscribe because that really does help me out. I have a lot of things coming up real soon. I'm sorry I did not upload for like a week or something. I had my exams, I was kind of busy. This video I just edited in like 2 days, but I filmed it like a week ago, so sorry for that. Again, shout out to Kotari Enterprises for providing me with these three cases. It's just because of them. You can get special offers on these three cases if you contact them. If you live in Bombay, contact them and you can get some good offers on all of these cases featured. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time in my next video. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.
You acting like I got to get right. No matter